in my Facebook and it will come up live. Okay. Set to a third party. Yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. This is Johann Callahan, and I have the wonderful Fiona Dowd here with me. Fiona Dowd is the legacy coach. And I just wanted to have a quick live chat with Fiona here on this platform to let you know about this incredible event. You've probably heard by now, I'm sure you have, about the Women Empowerment event on the 18th of August in Moy Valley Hotel. It's a Women Empowerment event, and we're also going to be celebrating the book launch of the 262 Women's Project as well. And on the day, we've got 9 speakers. So Fiona is going to be speaking to us on the day as well. Fiona, you're very welcome.
Thank you so much. And it's an absolute honor to be on your podcast because I know there's an award coming up. Perhaps
I've been
in the pipelines, been nominated for an award for the podcast. So congratulations and thank you for inviting me on.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So Fiona, yeah, it's a super exciting day. It's all happening. Loads of people are registering and signing up. So it's an in-person event, and we also have it streaming live on Zoom on the day as well. So if people can't attend on the day, they can attend on Zoom. But obviously it's much better to be in the room to physically meet the people and to meet all the speakers, and Deb Drummond and Kathleen Carlson, who've flown in from all over the world, and Liz Holt. So we've got international speakers on the day. And Fiona, you're going to talk to us. Tell us a little bit about what your talk is going to be about and how it's going to empower women.
So the title of my talk is Reflect to Redirect. And when I look back over the studying I've done over the years in personal development, because I'm a personal development coach, and when I look back on all the things I've learned through studying psychology, counseling, life coaching, all of the courses, as well as the lived life experiences, I really dug deep and wanted this to be not just a 20-minute filler talk, but actually the culmination of all of that knowledge that I've acquired and trying to compact it into a message on that day. So Reflect to Redirect is the culmination of everything I've learned up to now, and putting it across in strategies under what I'm calling ABBA, to help me remember and to help the audience remember. ABBA: awareness, beliefs, and actions.
Oh, I love it. And it's so true, because for so many of us, we're living, externally, we're in reaction mode all the time and living from our exterior. And that's where we lose our power, because we're not listening to our bodies. We're not listening to what it is we need to do. We're reacting to, and as women, that's what we've always been doing, looking after everybody else, leaving ourselves to last. And then we've no energy left for ourselves to fill our cup back up again. So I love Fiona, what we are talking about and how that's going to help empower women, because I think it's really something that we need to be aware of. I think there's a lack of awareness how we're operating in the world. Fiona, what are you most excited about on the day?
Well, there's so much in actually what you just said as well, if you don't mind me touching on that.
Yeah,
in terms of getting down from the head into trusting our heart brains and our gut brains. And this is something I've learned in the coaching space how to do. So that's going to be part of this, And, we've all been taught to trust the brain and rely on the brain. And we distrust our own bodies. So it's about, and also about our voices as well. We say about finding voice, and me as a speaker on this day, being able to speak out and find my voice to tell my story as well. But it's not so much about finding the voice, it's about trusting it. And exactly like you say, getting down into the body, trusting our instincts and our intuition and letting that guide us, not just solely the brain. That's like listening to all three. And I would show techniques in how to trust and get into the heart space and the gut space as part of these strategies under awareness, beliefs, and actions.
Yeah, brilliant. Oh, Fiona, because you hit the nail on the head, because, and even when you're talking about standing on the stage there and speaking and sharing your message, and it takes courage to do that, because speaking is one of the scariest things. It feels like we're going to die, right? And I know that because I almost did not show up for one of my events, one of my very first events. I was so scared, right? That's another story. But it is one of the most terrifying. And to have the courage and the boldness to and the courage to actually get up there and share your message because you want to empower women. And that's, it's I can really feel that it's dear to your heart and it really means something to you. And you have your own personal story as well behind that as to why that is. But when we come from the heart, it's authentic, and that's where the strength is, because that's the trueness, that's the essence. So yeah, I can't wait to hear your talk, Fiona, and get some strategies. I'm always learning myself, like I always will be learning. And I think we need to be always learning to the day that we die, because that's how we were primed, always to learn. So it's just incredible. Fiona, so you've been on this journey for a long time, and you coach people. How else do you help people, Fiona? What way do you work with people?
3 ways. So firstly, in-person workshops and talks like the one I'm doing for 262. And the third way is one-to-one coaching online, like we are now, just having that back and forth conversation where I hold a non-judgmental, safe space for someone, because we can talk to our family, we can talk to our friends, but it's very challenging to be neutral. And
Yeah,
especially when it's someone
yeah,
and know well. So
yeah,
sometimes it helps speaking to someone who doesn't have that judgment of you
yeah,
and who has been trained to hold a safe, non-judgmental space, because none of us can be entirely neutral, but we
yeah.
can learn how to suspend judgment and
Mm.
we can learn how to hold space. So and it's that support,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a sounding board.
It's so true, to not have the judgment and to feel safe to be able to say something, because for so many of us, if we feel it's a threat, if we feel that we're going to be judged, it's like a threat. And that's what has us reserve and hold on to our stuff and not share it. And our family, even though our family are that's so brilliant, because our family are like the closest people to us, and the ones that are supposed to love us, not, and we do, but because we're so close to them, it's very hard to share on a vulnerable level, on a deep level. So, and even for ourselves, even as coaches, I know me personally, because sometimes I can't catch myself, and a coach needs to point it out because it's fresh eyes, and
Yes.
helping me choose. So I think a coach needs a coach as well all the time, so that's really, really important. And we're always been coached, and we're always learning, always growing, through life. And yeah, it's always about, because that's living, that's what living is. And sometimes we have good days and some days we have bad days, but we get that resilience, we build that resilience as we go through. And it's learning the tools and techniques as we go along the way to become stronger and stronger and stronger all the time, and then work and help other people as well, because as human beings, we like to help other people. That's part of our nature. So wouldn't it be a lovely world if we could all help each other and not feel feel like we can really just give. Obviously, there has to be an exchange, but to be able to feel with no reservations, to be able to help other people, would not be a wonderful place to be, So it's incredible. What are you excited
Oh,
about on on this?
sorry. What I'm excited about is so many things, but in particular, when you ask me that question, what comes to mind is the introductions. Because in having our conversation and in me telling you about a little bit about my business and my background and my story, straight away you were saying, I have the person I want to introduce you to. I have
Yeah,
someone that
yeah,
will be
right.
great for you to connect with. And so it's those introductions in the room and possibly future collaborations with like-minded people. That's what I'm most excited about, and the energy as well.
That's what it's all about, because we need other people, again, back to helping each other. And we can't do it on our own, especially as women professionals. If you're a mum in business, a leader, a CEO, a business owner, we all need help. And that's where we get our success from. And to be able to ask. And we are actually going to have an ask party on the day. So that's one of the exercises that we're going to do as part of the collaboration and networking as well. So I'm super excited about that. That is powerful. That is a powerful exercise that we're going to do. And Deb Drummond is going to lead that. So just really quick about the day, Deb Drummond is the visionary behind the 262 Women's Project, and the book launch, which I have co-authored in as well. So the book launch is part of 262 women. And here's the book here, 262 women. We're celebrating this book. We're celebrating the women who are in this book. Deb Drummond, Kathleen Carlson, there's Cheryl Rafter. She's going to be at the event as well. She's actually traveling over from Canada. She's actually landing this morning. I hope her plane has landed safely this morning. Some of the other flights were delayed coming in, but it's great. Like all the international speakers, Liz Holt is coming over as well. Fiona Brennan, Mel Murphy is going to be talking to us. Ashley Tobin is going to be talking to us. So I'm going to like there's a variety of topics that will help empower women. But this book is very special. This book is going to the Emmys next month. It's going to the Emmys in LA, and I'm flying over to LA. I got a special invite, and there's only a handful of people going. So that's how incredible this book is. That's how powerful this movement is. It all started with a book, but it turned into a movement, and now it's going to be a global book tour for 5 years. And this event is coming back to Ireland next year as well. I'm really delighted. So Deb Drummond and Kathleen, they want to do it again in Ireland. They're having so much success already. It hasn't even happened yet, but we're having so much success already. So it's just incredible. Fiona, we said this would be a quick conversation. What do you want to leave the audience with, why they should be there at the event on the 18th of August in My Valley Hotel? Why do you think women, just to give a message out there, why do you think women really need to be there?
Because whatever life stage, phase, and age you're at, what I'm talking about is going to help you have a unique process to go through that and to move through. And the only way is through. You know, and it's having a strategy that is not mine, but it's a guideline, a kind of blueprint for others to pick up and make their own.
Yeah, because we're all individuals.
Yeah. And then whatever you're going through in life, you'll be able to remind yourself, this is my intention, that people will remind themselves, reflect to redirect. And what do I need to do under the headings of awareness, beliefs, and actions to move through that, to step up a gear, to reframe negative beliefs to positive, empowering beliefs and such, and move through to action. It's going to be those steps. So they're going to be my takeaways, that people will just, whatever they're going through in life, just pause and just think, right, reflect to redirect.
Okay.
And what steps under each category do I need to move through?
That's a little hashtag, that is, reflect to redirect. Hashtag.
Yeah. With the music of ABBA playing in the background to remind you of the ABA.
Yeah, that's a really great way to help us remember. But yeah, to have that blueprint, to have that structure, it's very simple for people to remember. And so I can't wait to hear your talk, Fiona. It's going to be really empowering, very inspiring. And I know your heart is in this work. Well, I've spoken to you many times. I really know that your heart is in this work, and you are incredible at what you do. So, and I'm so proud to be part of the PSA with you as well, the Professional Speaking Association as well. So that's incredible. So Fiona, thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to have a chat with me today. And I will be speaking with some of the other speakers as well in the roll up to the event, which is only a few days away. So so folks, I'm going to put the QR code. It's going to be up here somewhere. I'm going to put the QR code up, and we're not doing a Facebook Live. So I'll put it in the I'm doing everything in the comments. So I'm going to put it into the comments. Yeah, I'll put the link into the comments, and and come along, and you can bring a friend as a special offer. You can bring a friend for free. So 2-for-1 offer, and so the promo code is 2-for-1 if you want to bring a friend, 2FOR1. So check that out, and also you can do it on Zoom as well if you want to join us on Zoom.
No excuses.
But in the room is just brilliant.
Yeah, get in the room. Come on.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, Fiona, thanks a million for your time.
Thank you so much.
And I'll speak to you before the Sunday, but I will see you in the room on Sunday the 18th. Okay, thanks a million. Take care.
Bye.